Thanks to the research I've done for this video, I may have found a new obsession. If you guys would like another video on this topic, please leave a like so I can know these types of videos do well. Now, you may be asking, what is this mysterious topic you're referring to? Unless you saw the title. But if you didn't, I decided to research lost media, specifically lost media games. Within these games, some have some super cool concepts and in my opinion, should have gone on with creation. But others, well, it may be better that they didn't see the light of day, or more accurately, the internet. These games are the top game from each category of this Reddit lost media iceberg that I found that piqued my interest. So, without further ado, I will introduce the first game. Agartha is a Sega game that was never released. The game was provided to Sega in the late 90s, but development didn't start until the year 2000. Agartha is a survival horror game with a protagonist named Kirk. It takes place in Romania in a small village setting. The village is in partial destruction after being hit by a landslide caused by a mysterious earthquake. In a city called by the same name as the game, Agartha, evil lies and never ends its attempt to escape. Throughout the game, Kirk encounters characters from the original village, zombies, members of an evil sect, monsters, demons, soldier monks, priests, archangels, and the personification of evil, Sentinel. Kirk has the ability to decide between, in D&D terms, being lawful good or chaotic evil. Depending on if Kirk decides to save innocent civilians or give in to the evil, the narration of the story and goals for the player will fluctuate. Many people commented that it had a similar style to Resident Evil. The style of the gameplay is unknown, but an online mode has been mentioned which includes death matches and team play. Ushiro is a level 5 game made for PlayStation and mobile. The game was announced for release in 2008, but was later cancelled in 2010. Ushiro is a horror RPG about a Shinigami spirit named Reichiro Ushiro, who has the power to give a person one wish with the cost being their life. The player can use Reichiro to possess the people they grant the wishes to. The goal of the game is to battle the evil people face as personal battles through turn-based combat. The game is in an anime style as seen through the trailer and screenshots of the game. The project was cancelled in 2010. In 2014, the game company said they were considering new developments for Ushiro. A manga adaptation began of the game in 2015, and in 2016 it was revealed that the game would officially not be be worked on. How I Spent My Summer Vacation is a Santa Cruz Games game made for Nintendo DS and PC. How I Spent My Summer Vacation is a horror action game targeted at a younger audience. You play as a young girl named Joanne, taking place on her summer vacation where she has to take down zombies with her chainsaw. There's not much information on the game, but after a playable demo was released, the publisher decided to trash the project, which I think was a good idea, as from the quality. Kurayami Game is a visual novel game created in 1996 for PC 98 and Windows 95. The cancelled version was the fans' translation of the game. It was going through developmental issues and sadly the project was cancelled in 2021. The creator had a passion for Japanese 90s style games such as Kurayami Game and describes it as doing more with less, in the sense that it's less lewd and has more narrative elements than other visual novels like it. The game takes place in an elevator where you are trapped with a woman, and the story develops differently depending on your choices. Pokemon Death Version is a fan-made Pokemon horror game made for GameMaker. The game was released in 2014 and later removed by Nintendo for obvious reasons. Pokemon Death Version is the first game in the Pokemon EXE game trilogy. In the game, you play as Red. During your fight with Uchakip. The game perspective switches to Professor Oak, who you are unable to play as. The game is based off of a Brazilian creepypasta by the name of Uchakip, which is essentially just an evil version of Pikachu, since its name is literally Pikachu spelled backwards. Thank you all so much for watching. I would love to make a video where I do a deeper dive on maybe some more games, maybe some more like unknown lost media games, or maybe other forms of lost media, depending on what you guys are most interested in, really. So comment below. I might do a poll on it. I think the poll went pretty well this time. So yeah, I hope to see you all again soon. Bye!